What's up, everybody? My name's Rob Simmons, and welcome to my channel. As you saw from the title of my video, I'll be reacting to Team StarKid's show, Nightmare Time, Episode 1, the Hatchetfield Ape-Man and Watcher World. I'll read the description real quick. Professor Higgins discovers the missing link, and Bill Woodward takes his daughter Alice to a creepy theme park that's more than meets the eye. Transformers reference, so I think we're gonna get two stories at once, basically. And I was debating whether to do this show next or Nerdy Prudes Must Die, so I put out a poll, and a lot of you suggested I do this one first because of the lore for Nerdy Prudes, so that's why I decided to do this one next. And I did get a few comments on my reaction to Black Friday that the audio and the video were off towards the end, and I did notice that, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. But thankfully for this one, I'm going to tweak the way I edit it so that doesn't happen again. And like I said, for my reactions to the guy who didn't like musicals or Black Friday, for technical reasons, I'm going to have to film a bunch of different parts of the show and edit them together. So if you see a bunch of abrupt cuts, that's why. But all that being said, it's actually another longer video, a little over 2 hours, so I'm going to get right to it. And this is actually going to be very different from other shows. It's going to be through Zoom because this happened during the pandemic. Here we go. The famous Hatchetfield. Hope the volume's good, not too low, not too high. That's a creepy forest. Here we go. Whoa, that's creepy with its eyes. Oh, excellent harmony. Yep, quarantine beard. I had one of those. Hope we're all dancing with me. The Wiggly doll, do you see it?
Where'd he go?
Whoa. Nice. That was an excellent way to kick off the show. Nice hair.
Episode 1, Part 1, The Hatchetfield Ape-Man.
Witchwood Forest. Dark. Mysterious. The alleged home of some of Hatchetfield's most terrifying urban legends. Bella Muckwab, the Muck Witch. Lumber Axe, the Mad Woodsman. And of course, there's him.
Donna Daggett, co-host of Hatchetfield's Morning Cup of News, stands at the edge of a vast, misty grove.
I've come here to the Witchwood to talk with one woman who claims to have had her own harrowing close encounter.
Must have been 9 or 10 years ago when it happened. Take a holiday here, Hatchet.
This is Lucy Stockworth, the real-life Duchess and heir to the Stockworth estate in jolly old England.
I spied a nighthawk nest in the tree, and the foolish little schoolgirl I was, I wanted to see the birds, so I started to climb. I had nearly made it when a branch snapped beneath me. I was so high the fall would have killed me. I'm sure of that, but he caught me. In those big, strong arms, those arms covered in thick black fur. It was him. It was the Woollyfoot.
That's right, Woollyfoot, the Hatchetfield Ape-Man. A monster to some, but to Lucy Stockworth, he's anything but.
His eyes, they were kind. I knew he'd never hurt me.
Miss Stockworth has returned to Hatchetfield every year since the death of her father, in hopes of snagging another glimpse at her elusive savior. And what will you do if you find Woollyfoot again?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What do you say to someone who saved your life? I suppose I'd thank him?
Exactly.
So there you have it. Is there an ape-man lurking in the Witchwood of Hatchetfield? And if so, is he friend or foe? This is Donna Daggett with Morning Cup of News. Back to you, Dan.
That's amazing, Donna.
Days later, rain drizzles from a gray sky. A black Rolls-Royce pulls onto the runway of a tiny airport. Lucy Stockworth emerges from the back seat and heads for a small private jet standing nearby. Waiting for her at the bottom of the air stairs with an open umbrella is her butler, Rupert.
I'm really wondering how he did his hair like that.
Any luck, Miss Lucy?
Not this year, Rupert.
Shame. A dreadful shame.
I suppose there's always next year, if other things don't get in the way.
Are you all right, Miss Lucy?
Yes, it's just the rain. It makes me sad. Maybe this is just a childish dream. Goodbye, Hatchetfield. Maybe forever.
You may be done with Hatchetfield, Miss Stockworth, but Hatchetfield is not done with you.
I don't think it's an accident they didn't show his face.
Lucy turns
Oh boy.
to find an eccentric figure approaching. His hair is white. His black turtleneck clings to his body.
Excuse me, who are you?
My name is Professor Henry Hitchens. And if you'll indulge me and accompany me back to my home and laboratory on the edge of town, I'll show you something that'll knock your stockings off.
The Rolls-Royce weaves down a winding dirt road, through the dense thicket of the Hatchetfield Witchwood. The trees are tall, with pale, cracking bark. The car stops at the entrance of a Gothic manor, filled with labyrinthine hallways and stained glass windows. The fortress-like abode of Professor Henry Hitchens. Inside, Lucy follows the professor through a twisting corridor, her heels clicking on the black and white, checkered tile floor.
So you live alone out here?
Until recently, yes. I find isolation conducive to my work.
And what would that work be, Professor?
I'm a biologist. I study the indigenous fauna of these woods. Nighthawks, timber wolves, bears even. But what I found in one of my traps 13 months ago was no bear. When I shaped the creature to treat a
The
wound it was
Ape-Man?
nursing, I found something that defies our current scientific understanding. A lost hominid species! The missing link between Homo erectus and Homo sapien. He may now lack his thick black fur, but I'm curious, Miss Stockworth. Could you help me identify him?
Woollyfoot? Professor, are you telling me that you found the Hatchetfield Ape-Man?
No, Lucy. You're going to have to tell me what I found. Is your savior?
I really like his
behind
character.
this door?
He's one of my
They come
favorites.
to a large antique vault door with a porthole in
The professor,
center.
I mean, just to be
Higgins
clear.
turns the locking wheel. A mechanism clanks. The door unlocks. Lucy's heart skips a beat.
I can see him.
That's why you're here. Now, before we enter the enclosure, I must warn you. In his shaved state, he looks very much like a man, but he is not. He is a wild animal, and he is dangerous.
I understand.
Promise me you'll never let your guard down.
I won't.
And promise
They're really good
one
at building
more thing,
suspense here.
Lucy. Whatever you do, don't fall in love with him.
I thought he was gonna
Higgins
say,
pulls the heavy vault
don't
door
scream.
open. Beyond it lies a lush greenhouse. Raindrops pitter and patter on the glass ceiling. Tweeting birds flitter through.
And they have a
exotic trees and
greenhouse on the
flowers.
screen.
Higgins cautiously steps into this jungle room. Lucy not far behind.
Woollyfoot! It's Henry! I brought you a very special visitor, so I want you to be on your best behavior.
Leaves rustle. Lucy can just make out some thing lumbering through the foliage.
Come on out.
There he is. Oh, that's why he has a beard.
Good boy.
Lucy's jaw drops. Her eyes go wide. There, emerging into a small artificial clearing, is him, the Hatchetfield Ape-Man. He's hunched and grunting, but entirely inhuman. In fact, his naked form seems almost familiar.
My God! He does look like a man.
Don't break eye contact, Lucy. He'll think you're submissive.
Of course.
The ape-man advances, full of wonder. He sniffs Lucy, startling her.
Oh,
It's fine. He's just curious. Don't back away. Show him you're the dominant species.
The ape-man starts to lift Lucy's skirt to inspect it.
Oh,
Yanks it away
no.
from her.
is that any way to treat a lady?
Good, Lucy. Tell him who's boss.
The ape-man rears to his full height, beating his chest. Lucy is having none of it.
Now that's quite enough of that.
Scolded and ashamed, the ape-man slumps to the ground.
Very good. Now, forgive him. He needs correcting often, but afterwards you must always forgive him.
I forgive you.
Lucy
Aww.
touches the ape-man's hand, and his expression brightens.
Now, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
He understands words.
Some. He's even picked up a few himself.
He speaks. That's extraordinary.
Yes, he's quite intelligent.
Hello. My name is Lucy.
My name, Lucy.
Aww.
Keep going.
No. You're not Lucy. I'm Lucy. Lucy.
Lucy.
That's right. And you are?
Huh?
I
What's your
mean,
name?
Your name can't be the Woollyfoot. Lucy. Lucy.
Lucy. Conk.
Conk.
Paul's laughing in the background.
I'm Conk.
Professor, his name is Conk.
Kong.
That's news to me. I I don't know why, but he's opening up to you in ways I never thought possible. It's almost like he knows you.
Really?
Remember me, Conk?
Lucy, fall. Conk, catch.
A teapot whistles. In a cozy kitchen, Higgins
There's a
hands
plot
Lucy
twist.
cup of Earl Grey. She's still beaming from her encounter with the ape-man.
Oh, he's incredible, Professor. Simply incredible. We have to alert the scientific community at once.
And then what, Lucy? What will become of Conk? He'll be put in a cage, poked and prodded for the rest of his life?
Then what's to be done, Professor?
He must learn. Learn our language, our ways. Then, when he understands his place in the world, let him decide his own fate. If he chooses to reveal himself to the world, we'll honor that. If he chooses to live as a man, we'll honor that. If he chooses to return to the woods, we'll honor that too. Whatever the case, Conk must decide for himself.
I agree.
Of course. It must be his decision. I only want him to be happy.
You make him happy, Lucy.
I do?
You saw him in there. Within 2 minutes, he told you his name. Something he's kept from me for 13 months.
Higgins sets down his tea. He looks into the young woman's eyes.
Lucy, will you stay? Will you help me teach Conk what it means to be a man?
Professor,
I got plenty of room here, and I could use an assistant.
Oh, well, I have a prior engagement. But it can wait. It has to. My God, I've been searching for him my entire life. And now I found him. I'm never letting him go.
Then we'll start tomorrow morning, bright and early. Conk has much to learn.
This is going to be interesting.
Back in the greenhouse enclosure, Professor Higgins stands before Conk holding a cue card displaying a picture of a cat, accompanied by the letters C-A-T.
He's laughing so hard he's turning red. The guy who plays Paul.
Cat. Cat.
Meow.
Lucy.
The distracted Conk couldn't care less about the card. Instead, his focus falls on Lucy, who sits nearby, sketching the ape-man with a set of charcoals. Conk smiles at her. She blushes.
Oh, Conk.
Outside, Lucy leads Conk to a stable on the professor's property. She loads a saddle onto the back of a cream-colored mare. Conk recoils at the sight of it.
Oh, don't be frightened, Conk. It's a horse.
Horse friend.
Conk slowly starts to brush the animal's mane.
That's right, Conk.
Lucy tightens her grip on the mare's reins. She taps the horse's sides with her riding boots, sending it into a gallop. Conk, who sits behind Lucy, wraps his arms around her waist, trying not to fall off. Lucy blushes.
How romantic.
That evening, the horse stands tied under a tree as Lucy and Conk poke their toes into a crystal-clear pond. Their reflections ripple as a small summer storm rolls overhead. Conk shields its head from the droplets.
It's called rain, Conk. It won't hurt you.
Waterfall from sky.
Come, Conk. Run with me.
He takes his hand and the two frolic through a meadow. They're drenched, but laughing all the way. Later, Lucy and Conk lay in the soft, tall grass, gazing up at the night sky. Conk points to the tiny lights above them.
They're called stars.
Stars.
They're very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Yes, they are.
Lucy. Very beautiful.
Oh, how sweet.
Days later, back in the greenhouse, Conk sits beside Lucy, inspecting a picture of an old-timey gentleman offering a handful of flowers to a very handsome lady.
Why man give woman pretty things from ground?
It's a bouquet. A man gives it to a woman when he loves her.
Love?
Yes. It's when two people enjoy each other's company and they want to stay together forever.
Like Conk and Lucy. Conk and Lucy have love.
I...
Ding dong. The bell to the front door rings.
I should get that.
In the front entrance,
The professor warned her not to fall in love.
Double doors.
Hello?
Well, well, Lucy Stockworth, you've been a very naughty girl.
On the steps of the manor, Lucy finds Jonathan Brisby, her upper crust fiancé.
Oh boy.
Jonathan, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, I expected a cheerier reception than that. Could a man join his fiancée for a pleasant holiday? A holiday which you were set to return from 2 weeks ago. You missed your dress fitting, you know. My mother is beside herself, and I must admit I've been dreadfully worried as well.
I got caught up in things here. Did you receive any of my text messages?
Oh, yes. And I figured that any place that could capture the attention of my flighty little Lucy must be quite something indeed. So I've come to Hatchetfield myself to see the sights, maybe do some hunting. I hear the game's a spot of all right. I'll shoot you a nighthawk. I'll have it stuffed as a souvenir. Then you won't have to come back to this silly place.
Jonathan,
Lucy! What did I say about outsiders?
They're not welcome.
Large staircase. Higgins appears quite perturbed.
he's not an outsider, Professor. We can trust him. This is Jonathan Brisby, my fiance.
Fiancé? I didn't realize you were entangled.
Well, she is, Professor.
Higgins! Henry Higgins.
Oh, so you're the one who's spirited away my Lucy for some sort of secret experiment. It must be quite the endeavor. Something to be shared with the rest of the world.
Not quite yet.
And why not?
Professor, let's show him.
Moments later, Lucy, Jonathan,
Oh
and
boy,
Higgins
this is
stand
gonna be
outside
awkward.
the antique vaulted door to Conk's enclosure. Jonathan can't believe his ears.
An ape-man, you say? Don't be ridiculous.
Don't you be so close-minded. He's right behind this door, and I won't have you frightening him. He's easily startled, and he's gentle, and he's kind, and he's wonderful.
Yes, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you had feelings for this ape-man.
Lucy turns the locking wheel on the door. Higgins stops her.
Lucy, if Conk feels threatened by this man, I can't guarantee his safety. He makes one wrong move. This creature could tear his arms right from their sockets.
But he didn't do that for Hitchens or
I'll be
Lucy.
with him, and Conk will do nothing to hurt me.
Lucy pulls the heavy vaulted door open, and the three pass through it into the greenhouse.
Conk, I brought a new friend. Don't be shy. Come meet Jonathan.
Conk emerges from the trees, sizing up this.
I have to say, Joey Richards doing a great job playing an ape-man.
Conk. You, John Man.
Isn't he extraordinary?
Why, that's a man! It's obviously a naked man!
That's where you're wrong, friend. I'm a biologist. You think I would know if it were a man? He only looks like a man.
The professor shaved him.
Well, that's rather convenient.
He had to treat Conk's wounds and
Apply ointment to his skin. Rash all over his body.
Yeah, I don't see any wounds or a rash. I see two obvious charlatans. I don't know what you're up to, but it's gone on for far too long. Come along, Lucy. We're going back to England at once.
Jonathan grabs Lucy's arm and pulls her toward the door.
Let her go.
Conk, no!
Conk beats his chest and advances on Jonathan. At Lucy's request, he subdues himself.
I'm not afraid of you, you stupid man.
Conk not man. Conk animal.
Well, Conk, I hunt animals.
Jonathan!
Oh boy.
We will see who hunt who. John man.
I have a feeling that Khan's gonna get the upper hand here.
Lucy, what is the matter with you? These men are liars.
You don't know that. You've always looked your nose down at me. But I know with every fiber of my being that Conk is the ape-man that saved me when I was a little girl. And if you love me, if you have any affection for me at all, you'll at least try to see him the way I do.
Lucy, I will humor you for the time being. But when you come to see the truth...
Oh, I do see the truth. About him and about you.
What is that supposed to mean?
Lucy removes a glove,
She's gonna-
revealing a ring she begins to twist from her finger.
Oh
What do you do with
boy.
that engagement ring? Don't drop it on the ground. It's been in my family for generations. Lucy? Lucy!
Lucy drops the ring and storms off. Jonathan picks it up and runs after her.
I had a feeling that she would leave him. He's toxic. I could tell already.
Professor watches them go, then lights a cigarette.
Liar. Charlatan. Obviously a man. What do you say to that, Conk?
He offers the cigarette to the ape-man, who drops the act, bolts upright, and grabs it.
Woo! I'd say that was a fucking close one, Hitch. Woo!
Well, that's what happens when you ad-lib. Ted. Conk.
Wait,
Come
what?
up with that name. The Flintstones. We agreed the ape-man's name would be.
Wait.
That's the name of an ape-man.
So, he's an actor pretending to be an ape?
Alright, I blanked and Conk was the first thing that popped into my head.
I knew I should have played
I was
the ape-man, and
convinced
you
that
should
he
have
was
played
actually
Professor.
half man ape, half ape.
Professor seemed like such a meaty role, and damn it! I guess it isn't how many lines you have, but what you do with them.
So Lucy's really the guinea
Penn
pig
puffs
here.
the cigarette and pulls on a rope he has hidden in a hollow stump.
So sue me, man. Alright? I flubbed the name. Lucy doesn't seem to mind. You see the way she looks at me? I told you, there's no denying this sexual charisma that radiates. Yes. Alright? And that's after you made me grow this. God, if I just had my mustache, Lucy and I would be on our honeymoon by now.
What do you say about improvising? There isn't gonna be a honeymoon as soon as you're married, and the Stockworth fortune is ours. It's for Mr.
Whoa.
Jack. Of course, the fiancé complicates things.
Yeah. Where'd that asshole come from? Hey, maybe he's pulling a con too, huh? Maybe he's not really British.
Oh, he's British, all right. Did you hear him? You can't fake an accent like that. I'll deal with Mr. Brisby. And you, Conk, you stick to the script.
I have to say, I'm a little bummed by this twist.
Jonathan takes his best shot at a nighthawk perched on the branch of a tree. The branch splinters, but the bird flies off unscathed.
Damn.
Nearby, Higgins leans on his own rifle, lighting a stogie.
A stogie?
Bruce, but no cigar. They're going to have to be quicker than that if you want to bag yourself a nighthawk. They are wily birds.
Unamused, Jonathan lowers his weapon, and the two hunters trudge further into the forest.
Speaking of wily birds, what the devil do you think you're up to, Professor Higgins? If you are, in fact, a real professor. Heaven knows you don't have a real ape-man.
Ape or not, Lucy has got a new man in her life, and it's got you shitting peach pits. Tell me, Jonathan, is your concern for Lucy or that sweet, sweet Stockworth estate?
Why can't it be both? I fully intend on becoming the Duke of Stockworth, and no half-rate professor and a shaved monkey man are going to stand in my way.
There really is no fooling you, is there, Jonathan? It's true. Conk is not the Hatchetfield Ape-Man. He's just a guy named Ted.
I knew it! You liar! You dirty, dirty man! You've been filling Lucy's head with nonsense for weeks. Well, when I get back to the house, I'm going to expose you.
He has a great evil laugh.
What's so funny?
A choice of words amuses me, Jonathan. Don't you mean if you get back to the house?
What?
Oh
I may
no.
be a half-rate professor, but I can count. In case you haven't noticed, you're out of ammo. Whereas my weapon is fully loaded.
Pigeon shoulders his rifle and takes aim at Jonathan.
You're mad.
They called me mad! They all did! But I'll tell you what would be crazy. To let a goddamn crumpet Easter fuck up my plan! But I'm a sporting gentleman. I'll give you a head start. Go ahead. Run, Johnny! And home to your queen!
Jonathan
Yikes.
takes off into the woods, running for his life. Pigeons gives chase, stomping through the fog like a maniac.
And the bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down!
Help me! Someone help me!
My fair lady!
Bang! Pigeons fires a shot into the back of Jonathan's shoulder. He tumbles to the ground, rolling through the thorny bramble. Jonathan can't move. He's bruised and bleeding.
Yikes.
Pigeons approaches, looming over him.
Please, Professor.
Pigeons takes aim.
Welcome to America, you tea-taxing son of a bitch.
Bang!
Yikes.
Back in the greenhouse, Lucy is
This
distraught.
Hitchens is
Distracted,
way more evil than
Ted,
the guy who
again
did like
the guise of
musicals.
Conk, kneels beside her.
Lucy,
But the actor who plays Jonathan is still there.
Means that Jonathan and I are set to be married.
Mary.
It's a contract where two people agree to love each other for the rest of their lives as long as they so live.
You love John Man?
I'm not
Ted takes
sure.
her hand, laying it on thick.
Lucy, no go with John Man. Lucy, stay with Conk.
Or Ted.
I should really go find Jonathan.
Good luck. He just took off.
In the doorway, Hitchens stands back from the hunt, his gun in hand.
Took off? What do you mean?
Said something about going back to England and you being crazy and the marriage being off. Basically, go fuck yourself.
No, that can't be. I have to get this straightened out.
Lucy runs off, back to her room. Ted furrows his brow.
Lucy's sad.
Of course she's sad. Her fiancé is feeding the world.
You killed him.
Yikes.
You killed him!
I took care of it. Don't worry. They'll be reunited. After you're married, the same worms will eat her too.
No, you hurt Lucy.
You going soft on me, Ted?
On the contrary, my friend. Lucy makes me hard. Real hard. And I
Oh,
do some of
jeez.
my best thinking when I'm erect. I'm thinking, why does Lucy have to die at all? If I marry her, I get all the money anyways. And a hot wife.
She doesn't love you, you idiot! She loves the Ape-Man! What are you gonna do? Pretend to be Conk for the rest of your life?
Yeah! I like being
Oh, the things we do
As
for
Ted,
love.
I'm nothing, alright? When I'm Conk, I'm somebody, huh? The missing link. I got a beautiful woman telling me I'm a amazing for doing just easy shit. Like pointing to the color blue. Or reading words like cat and car. But that one test was hard. Trying to find triangles and all those other shapes. You had Conk take that just to make me look stupid.
You are stupid!
Oh
I have plans
no.
for that money, and now you think you're gonna cut me out. You realize what you're doing, don't you, Ted? You're killing the show with what you're doing!
Doesn't matter. I'm the Ape-Man, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Try to tell Lucy. You tell on me, and I'll tell on you.
Murderer?
Betrayed, Higgins backs away toward the door.
You forced my hand, my former friend. Prepare to be recast, Ted. Prepare to be written out.
Oh no. Don't kill Ted too. Please don't kill Ted. By the way, if you hear a humming fan,
Thunder claps, lightning flashes.
if you hear a humming noise,
That
it's a
night,
fan I had to
Lucy
turn on
paces around her room, her phone to her
because
ear.
of the heat.
She tries in vain to get a hold of her fiancé. Out the corner of her eye, she spots a red something wedged in the doorway. She picks it up.
What's this? A rose?
In the hallway outside, she finds another rose, and another. A whole trail of roses left for her to follow. The flowers lead her back to the antique vaulted door with the porthole in the center. She pulls it open and steps into the greenhouse. Inside, 1,000 candles flicker. Rain beats down
How
on the
romantic.
glass roof. Thunder rolls in the distance. In the warm candlelight, Lucy finds Ted wearing a tuxedo.
Oh, Conk! You're dressed like a man. You look very handsome.
Conk has something for Lucy.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out.
Aww.
He drops to one knee and takes her hand.
Marry Conk, Lucy. Not John, ma'am. Conk love you best. Marry Conk.
Oh, Conk.
Say yes. Lucy and Conk are way more believable than Lucy and Jonathan.
From the darkness, Higgins emerges.
No, marry Conk!
Whoa.
Lucy, marry me.
He's completely naked and swaying his arms over his head like an orangutan.
Oh no.
Not Professor. Me am Hatchetfield Ape-Man. Me am lost hominid species. Missing link between Homo erectus and Homo sapien.
But I'm very confused.
Conk is liar. Conk is guy named Ted I hired.
No, Lucy, Conk is Conk. Professor should go fuck himself.
When did you learn that vocal language, Conk?
Him not Conk. Him Ted. Look what hidden in Conk's stump. Oh, it's Ted's phone.
Higgins pulls an iPhone from the hollow stump where Ted and his things. The professor starts scrolling through Ted's pictures and apps.
Stop it. Stop it.
Look, Ted's Facebook, Ted's Tinder profile, Ted's Pornhub premium account.
Oh no no.
Conk, what are you doing with the phone?
That's not Conk's phone.
You might as well give it up now. She's gonna find out sooner or later.
Ted, you never learned how to yes and.
Lucy, I can explain.
What? No, that can't be.
But it is. And you're not going anywhere, I'm afraid. Not until that stock-worth fortune is mine.
Before Lucy can reach the door, Higgins retrieves a handgun. He's hidden under a fake rock. He points it at Lucy.
Oh no 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 no
So you
no.
can either marry one of us, or you can die.
Lucy makes a break for it. Higgins pulls the trigger. Bang!
Lucy!
Ted dives into the bullet's path. He goes down, blood spilling from his gut. Lucy grabs Ted and drags him from the greenhouse. Before Higgins can get in another shot, Lucy slams the vault door shut. She whirls the locking wheel, trapping the professor inside. Higgins rushes the door and presses his face against the porthole. There's madness in his eyes.
Lucy! Open this door! Let me out! Let me out!
Yikes. He really is crazy.
Runs for a tall tree in the center of the enclosure. He scurries up the thing with incredible speed, hooting and howling like an ape. He reaches to the top of the tree and smashes the glass ceiling with his fist. Rain pours in as he climbs out to freedom. Outside the vaulted door, Lucy cradles the wounded Ted. His blood leaks onto the black and white tiled floor.
Oh, Conker.
Oh, please don't die.
Is it Ted?
Oh, please. Let me die. Where's Conker? I want to thank you.
Aww.
You made me the Ape-Man. I never thought I could be.
We'll get you out of here. You'll be all right. Please. Please don't die. I love you, Cole.
With the last of his strength, Ted reaches up a shivering hand and touches her face. His eyes roll back. His hand falls. He goes limp in her arms. Dead.
Oh no.
Lucy holds him and weeps. Until bang!
Whoa!
A nearby door explodes open. An enraged Higgins kicks through the debris, the smoking shotgun in his
He's the
arm.
real animal here.
Lucy! I'm home!
Oh
Lucy
no, no, no,
struggles
no,
to
no.
her feet and runs for it. Professor Higgins hobbles behind her. She rips through the manor's winding corridors, knocking over chairs and vases behind her. Anything she can do to slow down her pursuing assailant.
Professor, please, just stop.
Lucy! You got some splaining to do!
She finally reaches the front entryway. She throws open the large double doors and hurls herself out into the
Come on,
storm.
Lucy, escape,
Wind whips
escape.
Her face. Rain comes down in buckets. She bolts for the deep darkness of the Hatchetfield Witchwood. Sharp, spiny branches tear at Lucy's arms. The ground beneath her is a runny sludge, sucking her feet into the mud. Then, snap! Something springs up to bite her shin. One of the professor's traps.
Ouch.
Lucy claws at the metal teeth that have pierced her boot and sunk into her skin. As she struggles to her feet, Higgins creeps through the subsiding rain.
All right, Lucy. That's enough. I gotta admit, you gave me a better chase than Jonathan did.
No, please.
That's right. He murdered
stop
Jonathan.
I don't have to kill you. I'll make you a deal. I'll let you live as long as you sign this check.
The storm dies just in time for Higgins to reveal a check. He holds it out for Lucy to see.
See? I'm not completely unreasonable. I'm not greedy either.
Yes, you are.
Is $30 million. Just enough to fund my musical. Would you like to hear the pitch?
A musical?
It begins with a spotlight on me.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Oh, what do you gotta do that's so important that you can't spare a few minutes to listen to a pitch, huh?
No. I mean, I can't give you the money.
What?
I spent the stock worth fortune in my search for the Ape-Man.
Yep. I had a feeling that she didn't have the money anymore.
For my title. I mean, I was trying to marry him for his money so I can continue my search.
Oh, you idiot! You goddamn idiot!
As Higgins raises a shotgun and takes aim, Lucy grabs a nearby fallen branch and swings it with all her might. Wham! He tumbles into the mud. Lucy uses the stick to pry open the bear trap. He scrambles to the nearest tree and starts to climb as Higgins crawls to his feet.
Oh, You think you're gonna climb a tree now? Who do you think you are? Becky Barnes? That's a bit of Hatchetfield lore for you. One time
yeah.
Becky Barnes climbed a tree and she didn't come down for 2 days. But she had to come down eventually. Just like you gotta come down. And when you do, you're gonna listen to my pitch. Then I'm gonna pump your guts full of lead.
Please, someone help
He has to be the evilest character in all of Hatchetfield so far.
You were stupid enough to follow me out here into the middle of the Witchwood. Just like you were stupid enough to believe in the Hatchetfield Ape-Man. There is no Ape-Man. Hear me? There is no... Oh!
Suddenly, Higgins is lifted into the air by a huge, hairy figure. This monstrous thing
Oh, boy.
takes hold of the professor's arms and starts to pull.
Oh my god! No! Not my arms! Not my arms!
What?
Oh boy.
His arms are ripped clean from their sockets.
Oh.
Flops to the muck below with a sopping,
Oh.
bloody thud.
Oh, that's brutal.
Above, Lucy clings to a branch for dear life. The limb snaps and she falls. But she's caught by a pair of big, strong arms, covered in thick black fur.
Oh my.
History repeats itself.
You fall again, Lucy.
He looks up into the eyes of her savior, the kind, almost human eyes of Woollyfoot, the real Hatchetfield Ape-Man.
Wow.
It's you. It's really you. I've been looking for you all my life. Tell me, what's your name?
Chumby.
Aww.
Chumby.
Lucy curls into the ape-man's embrace, and he carries her off into the mist.
That was great. Bravo, guys. So, end of part 1. I guess we're going to go into part 2 next. I have to say, that was really well written. With
Here's a little story about the Hatchetfield Ape-Man. He was born someplace in the fucking woods. He's tall, he's short, he's good or bad at sports. The point is that nobody knows all I know about the Hatchetfield Ape-Man. He's an ape-man.
You met him?
We talk politics and how we lean left and right. He has 2 left feet, but he dances the can-can.
He can?
Are you even listening?
He can?
He weighs 24 tons, but he's rather slight. Nothing? Okay, it's me. He's crash, he gets tons of ass. And honestly, why do you care? If you want to know how the legend himself began, ask the ape. This is so stupid. He's not even real. Man.
oh, he's here all right. I just realized she's using a hair curler as a microphone. That's hilarious. Or your arms.
Rip off your face? No, rip off your face. Are you fucking high?
Wow. That was fantastic. And really well written, as I was going to say. There were a lot of twists and turns. You know what? Maybe I should wait until this show is over to give my afterthoughts. Now we're going to the amusement park, Watch Your World.
Part Part 2. Watcher World. A yellow AMC Pacer putters along through the Witchwood of Hatchetfield, headed north, towards a very special place. Bill Woodward excitedly drums his fingers on the steering wheel. He turns to the passenger seat, where his 18-year-old daughter, Alice, sits staring at her phone.
Like other teenagers.
What you looking at?
Nothing.
That Instagram?
Yeah.
What's on Instagram?
Nothing.
Okay. So, I hear Watcher World's got the tallest roller coaster in the whole Midwest. The Tearjerker.
Alice isn't listening. She's scrolling through pictures.
Ugh, this is gonna be so fun.
It is, isn't it?
No, Dad. Deb's throwing a party tonight at her parents' lake house. There's gonna be a jet ski and a keg, and I'm missing it.
Don't mention the keg.
Why would she throw a party when she knows I'm stuck going to Watcher World?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's jealous of all the fun we're gonna have. Huh? Huh? Oh, it's one party. You'll catch the next one.
There's not gonna be a next one. Deb's grandmother is taking her to Amsterdam on Monday. Then she's going to early orientation at her art school. I might never see Deb again.
Well, hey, here's hoping
What?
that doesn't happen. But even if it does, and life takes you two in different directions, that's probably for the best. Deb will go be a starving artist, and you'll be a doctor.
I'm gonna be a playwright, Dad.
Well, you don't know what you're gonna be. You got time to figure it out. The point is, you gotta give Deb some space to live her own life. Like I always say, if you really love her, let her go, let her go.
Oh boy.
You are so full of
Love and wisdom. I know. Hey, my buddy Paul said somebody died on the Tearjerker. They had a pre-existing heart condition, but still, we gotta ride it now.
I wouldn't ride if
At
someone
around
died.
10 a.m.,
In fact, in
AMC
reality, they would
Pacer
shut it
pulls
down.
into the parking lot of Watcher World, an aging amusement park on the edge of Hatchetfield Island. Alice and Bill park and make their way to the front gate, above which is an enormous welcome sign bearing an image of Blinky,
Blinky?
Watcher World mascot.
Ah.
They pass under Blinky's massive yellow eye with its purple iris. Then Bill steps up to the ticket booth.
Hello there, sir. Welcome to Watcher World. Ready to watch all your dreams come true?
Sure am. Can we get 2 tickets, 1 adult and 1 child?
Or one
Dad, are
teen.
you serious? 2 adults.
Sorry, she'll always be a child in my eyes.
Dad, please stop. You're embarrassing me.
Uh-oh, look like we got a daddy-daughter dispute on our hands. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the child price. She is your little girl, after all.
Hey, thanks!
Now you two go and have yourself a day worth watching. And Princess, remember, you take care of your daddy today.
Aww.
He's got his eye on you.
Is it me or is
Inside
that
the
creepy?
park, hundreds of sculpted eyeballs cover the gift shops and food stands that line the entrance arcade.
Just like Tickle Me
Alice
Wiggly.
looks around at the creepy decor and the masses of blissful park guests. Bill can hardly contain himself.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a flash pass. You want some eye candy?
No, thanks. I'll wait here.
We're doing it!
As Bill rushes off, Alice leans against a bench and takes out a stick of gum. She notices a sign on a nearby lamppost that reads, "Please keep our park clean. Blinky's watching." On the sign is an image of Blinky. Looking closer, Alice sees the creature's pupil is in fact the lens of a small security camera. She pops the gum in her mouth, tosses the wrapper to the ground, and flips off the camera.
Fuck you, Blinky.
She turns to wander off, but bumps directly into an enormous yellow eye.
Oh, Jesus!
It's the cyclopean costume head of a Blinky mascot. Purple fur in various shades covers his rotund form. Alice catches her breath.
Scared the shit out of me.
Oh, that's a bad word.
Sorry, Blinky.
The purple monster with one yellow eye for a head points to Alice's gum wrapper on the ground.
Aw, you made Blinky cry.
Oops.
Pick it up.
Okay.
Alice bends down to pick up her trash, the hem of her short shorts rising. Blinky watches.
Nice view.
What did you just say?
Nothing.
Stay away from me, creep.
You don't like Blinky?
No, I don't.
You'll be sorry. Bye-bye.
Blinky steps back.
Where'd
as a
Joey
gaggle
go?
of park-goers passes. When they do, he's gone. Then a hand grabs Alice's shoulder.
Hey, Alice, look what I got us.
It's Bill. He's holding two Blinky hats. He pulls his on. A large yellow eye with purple furry lids covers the top of his head. He offers a hat to Alice.
I'm not wearing that.
Alice frowns, the Blinky hat on her head. She and Bill are now at the top of a hill, on the eye drop, a tacky eye-themed log ride.
All right, here comes the drop. Put your hands up, Alice.
No.
They go over the hill. Big splash. Alice gets off the ride, dripping with gross theme park water.
Great. Now I'm soaked.
Well, there's a cure for that.
Alice stands in a gift shop, looking into a mirror at a gaudy, oversized t-shirt she's wearing. It reads, "I survived the eye drop, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt."
That is a good shirt.
Really? I think it's kind of lousy.
Well, if you don't like it, you got enough. I didn't know you were funny.
Later, Bill munches on cotton candy. Alice drags her feet behind him. Stops and throws an arm around her.
Alice, look, there's a photo op in front of Drowsy Town Station.
He pulls her toward an eye-covered train station, readying his phone for a selfie. He tries to worm her way out of it.
I'll get one of you.
No, come here.
He leans in close to her and frames up the picture, noticing her unenthused expression.
Oh, I see. We're making pouty faces.
He does the duck lips and snaps the pic.
Oh, there you go. Look at us. We're models. Oh, we gotta gram this.
Don't tag me in that.
Tag? How do I do that? Friend me on Instagram so I can send you this picture.
You don't friend people, you follow them.
Well, I'd follow you anywhere.
Tell me about it.
Bill
Okay.
finally finds her profile on his phone.
Is this you? Why can't I see your posts?
Because my account's private.
Oh, that's a good idea. Don't want Ted or his nerdy little brother stalking you on there.
Same
How
Ted
do
who
I
played
get a pin,
Conk.
though?
Dad, it's private so that you can't see it.
But I want to know what's going on in your life.
If I want you to know something, I'll tell you.
Well, you don't tell me anything.
Exactly.
You know, this really is a good picture. I bet you could be a model if you wanted. You could be anything.
Why do I have a feeling that there's a reason that
Why?
Alice is acting like this?
Well, you got time to figure it out, but there's no rush. Oh, shit, quick, Alice, the next show's about to start.
Bill rushes to the entrance of the Watcher World Theater, where there's a sign displaying showtimes for Blinky's Watch Party, a musical extravaganza through Drowsy Town.
Dad, I don't want to see some stupid kiddie show.
Oh, but Alice, it's a musical!
Inside the theater, hundreds of screaming kids and their sweaty parents sit on long, sticky benches. The house lights dim, and Alice crosses her arms.
Wake me up when it's over.
Oh, come on, you humbug. You can't sleep through the show.
Crowd quiets down, and an announcer's voice rings out through the sound system.
Ahoy there, boys and girls!
Welcome to Blinky's Watch Party, a musical extravaganza through Drowsy Town. Please silence your cell phones and refrain from flash photography. You don't want to blind Blinky. He's always watching. Now, enough snooking around. Let's start the show. Come on, Sniggles!
From all around the theater, the Sniggles come running in. They're weird antennaed people things with fuzzy wing arms and purple shirts that say Blinky.
Yeah, I'm gonna dance too.
Hey everybody, we're the Sniggles. Don't be scared.
Cheery music kicks in, and they sing.
Hey, Sniggles, do you know what time it is?
It's time for the Blinky song, of course.
That's right.
Oh boy.
Blinky's got those eyes that really bug out the red and yellow.
Alice is going to love this. And yes, that was sarcasm.
That really spills out and makes the town drowsy.
In Drowsy Town, we shake and move and don't upset our boss.
'Cause if we do, his eye gets red and he might just spill our guts. Blink once, blink twice, to get the Sniggle urge to move. Blink once, blink twice, if you're gonna shake your feathers soon. Oh, you got to get the Sniggle wings in sync. Oh, you got to move the speed as fast as you blink.
All right, Sniggles, give me 3 claps. Great, now give me 4. How about 5? Now don't blink.
If you blink, you'll wake him up.
And if you wake him up, we die. Don't blink.
Uh-oh.
Don't ever blink. Don't you fucking blink. Oh, I blinked.
Yep, you woke him up.
Great, we're done.
In Drowsy Town, we do our best to never ever cry. 'Cause if we do, our boss gets mad, and then we don't eat for a week.
I'm so hungry.
Blink once, blink twice, to get the Sniggle urge to move. Blink once, blink twice, if you're gonna shake your feathers soon. Oh, you got to get the Sniggle wings in sync. Oh, you got to move the speed as fast as you blink.
The Blinky song ends to thunderous applause.
Yay!
Alice watches, scratching her head.
Okay, what are the Sniggles? Are
Yep.
they birds or monsters?
That's why I thought.
What am I watching and why is this so stupid?
Now you know how I felt when I had to sit through Dear Evan Hansen.
Come on.
On stage, the bearded Sniggle leader, Papa Sniggle, calls out,
All right, Sniggles. Last one to the snackle shop is a rotten snoogle.
They all run off, except one pensive Sniggle, who takes center stage. Her best pal pokes his head back on and asks,
You coming, Snigglet?
Go on without me, Sniglots. I'm all snoggled out.
Okay, see you in a snig.
Sniglots exits, and Sniglet turns to the audience.
Hey everyone, can I tell you something? Something I never told anyone? The other Sniggles just wouldn't understand.
She steps into a spotlight and starts to sing.
When I was 2, I knew just what I wanted. A snorkel poo that screamed and puffed its haunted dreams.
Oh yeah, she's got a great voice.
As I grew up, I stopped being what I wanted. A Sniggle who danced and shouted nightmare schemes. But Snoozle Town is near, and the Snoozle train is here. And when I go down to Snoozle Town, don't know what's lost is found. I'll find a handsome snook and snort his handsome hooves.
Nice.
And we'll have two snoozles that can snuzzle.
When you get a silly goofy song and an inspirational song in 5 minutes of each other, and we can feel the emotions of both, that's just brilliant. But of course, you can't expect anything less from Team StarKid. Beautiful. Oh, I love those long notes.
Don't leave without me.
Last call for Sniggles. You coming, Sniglet?
I'll catch the next one.
Aww.
The spotlight on Sniglet fades, revealing Sniggelots standing there, staring at him.
Sniggelots?
You're a liar, Sniglet.
What?
Why do you want to leave Drowsy Town?
I don't.
Do you want to make Blinky cry?
No, I never said that.
Don't you lie to me one more time with that dirty little mouth. Do you think Blinky's stupid? Do you?
No.
He's always watching Sniglet with 1,000 eyes.
Praise the Watcher!
Praise
the Watcher!
Praise the Watcher!
Praise him!
Sniglet whirls around to find the other Sniggles surrounding her in the dark. She looks pathetically out to the audience. Tears stream down her face. Her voice shakes.
I don't think I want to do this show anymore.
It doesn't matter what any of us want. Blinky's not done with you yet. And he's never gonna let you go until he's seen everything.
The Sniggles advance on Sniglet. She pleads.
No, please.
As terror fills her eyes, Papa Sniggle hops on stage.
Look out, Sniggles! Drowsy Town's been overrun with snugglebugs.
The lights bump. All around, smiling mechanical bug rabbit things pop in and out of holes in the whimsical set.
What are we gonna do, Papa Sniggle?
Don't you worry. I'm gonna whack those snugglebugs with this mallet.
Yay! Hey, Papa Sniggle holds the large mallet and the crowd goes wild.
There's one.
He brings his mallet down on one of the mechanized rabbit things. A realistic splat sound plays over the loudspeakers.
Well, there's another.
Splat! He whacks another snugglebug. All the Sniggles howl in delight, except Sniglet, who watches on with horror.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Papa Sniggle swings his mallet ferociously. He misses the snugglebug and whacks Sniglet square in the jaw.
Ooh,
To
ouch.
the floor, blood and a few teeth spray across the stage.
Oh.
My God! The music cuts out. The crowd goes silent. The
I was
Sniggles
just
all
thinking
look
this is all happening on the
unsure
stage in
of
front of
what
the
to do.
audience.
After a moment, the director of Blinky's watch party runs on stage. He kneels beside the actress playing Sniglet. She's not moving.
Angela, are you all right? Ruby, call the medic.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
Shut up, Jeff. You're drunk again, aren't you?
No, I'm stone cold sober. Whoa!
The Papa Sniggle actor ducks behind a set piece and pukes.
Mhm,
The director
yep,
feels
I
for
knew it.
Sniglet's pulse.
Oh, God, she's losing a lot of blood.
In the audience, Alice stands.
Is that
Is
lady
there a
all
doctor
right?
in the audience?
Usher touches her shoulder.
Ma'am, please stay seated during the performance.
On stage, one of the Sniggles asks the director.
Is there anything I can do?
You can shut the hell up, Lauren.
Soon, the stage lights go down, the curtain closes, and the announcer voice breaks the silence.
Uh-oh, boys and girls. Blinky spotted some commotion backstage. Y'all sit tight while we work out them snoogs.
After about 30 seconds, the house lights come up and exit music plays. The crowd quietly gets up to leave. Alice sits.
Okay. Dad, what the hell did we just...
She turns to Bill, but he's been asleep for some time.
Huh? Is it over? I was just resting my eyes.
On her way out of the theater, Alice stops by the usher to ask,
Hey, is that woman all right?
What woman?
The usher's attention is taken by an impatient mother.
Excuse me, when's the next show?
15 minutes, ma'am.
Aaron! Aaron! Get over here right now or we're leaving!
Yeah, she definitely sounds
Later,
like a mother.
Bill and Alice sit on a bench near a food cart selling funnel cakes and churros. While Bill snacks, Alice reflects on the watch party.
Either something went terribly wrong or that got strangely dark.
First, you don't like the show because it's for babies. Then you don't like it because it's too dark. It's almost as if you don't like anything. You gonna finish that elephant ear?
No, I don't like it.
Alice hands Bill the pastry and turns to her phone.
Oh God, no!
What? What now?
Ziggs. Ziggs is going to Deb's party.
Who?
Ziggs. Hello, Ziggy? This really cool non-binary person Deb used to have a crush on? And they're bringing Quiplash.
Quiplash. Is that a friend of Ziggs, or...
No, it's a game and a well-known teen aphrodisiac. Of course that's why the party is tonight. I'm not gonna be there to keep them apart. And Deb's gonna hook up with Ziggs. I just know it.
Well, then maybe Deb isn't the right girl for you.
Look, Dad, you may have let every romantic relationship you've ever had fall apart, but I'm committed to Deb, no matter how many problems we have.
I'm just saying, if there are problems...
The problem is that someone just had to get divorced. Couldn't have
Ouch.
waited one more year. I got ripped out of school my senior year and shipped to Clivesdale. I hate Clivesdale. I lost all my friends.
Yep, that's why she's acting out.
And none of it is my fault.
You're right. It's not your fault. It's your mother's fault. Now let's go ride the tearjerker.
Bill and Alice stand in the massive line to ride the tearjerker, the tallest roller coaster in the whole Midwest. Alice watches the people around them. One group catches her eye, a teenage couple, Craig and Allison, and their third wheel, Beth. Craig sucks down a soda from a souvenir cup while Allison squirms.
Why you wiggling, babe?
Drank too much Coke. I gotta pee.
Well, here's
I would have had Joey and Lauren play the couple because I think they were in a relationship in reality. That's why they're together.
Allison hops out of the line and heads off in search of a restroom. Craig and Beth watch her go. Then they turn to each other.
Thank God she's gone.
They embrace, necking hard. Beth pulls back to ask,
Is it fair to do this to Allison?
Was it fair to me when she switched schools?
I guess what she doesn't see won't hurt her.
She inserts her tongue back down his throat.
Ew.
Eventually, Craig notices Alice staring at them, at him and Beth. He makes eye contact and smiles.
Why don't you take a picture, huh? It'll last longer.
Then Alice notices something about Craig. Something she's noticed about several people here in Watcher World, come to think of it. The irises of his eyes. They're purple. And as Craig smiles at her, she's filled with a distinct feeling of dread. Then the obnoxious teenager running the ride calls out,
Single riders? We got any single riders?
I'm a single rider.
What?
Right this way, ma'am.
What are you doing?
I want out of this line.
but the line's half the fun.
Then you stay in it.
Alice rushes to the front of the line. Bill hurries after her.
Hey, I'm a single rider too, but I want to sit with her.
Slow down, sir. That's not how the single rider works, okay? You'll be placed in the next empty seat.
Get out of my way.
Bill pushes past the obnoxious teen. Alice is getting into the two-person ride vehicle with a man who seems to be in a hurry, but Bill dives into the seat beside her first.
Hey, I'm next.
Dad, what are you doing?
Sir, I'm gonna have to call my manager, sir. Forget it. We got any single riders?
The ride vehicle pulls out of the loading area as Bill angrily fastens his seatbelt and turns to Alice.
What the hell is your problem?
What? You wanted to sit together? We're together.
Yeah, but I had to cut someone. It was embarrassing.
Oh, you're embarrassed? You could have waited 20 seconds for the next car.
I wanted to be with you. That's the whole fucking reason we're here. What?
Bill notices Alice tensing up as the ride vehicle climbs the first and largest hill of the coaster.
I don't like heights.
Then why the hell are we on the tearjerker? You know it's the tallest roller coaster in the Midwest.
Because you wanted to ride it. I don't even like roller coasters.
Well, maybe I'd know that if you told me one thing about your life.
He's stopped by the sound of the ride vehicle screeching to a halt. Beneath Bill and Alice, chains thud, metal scrapes, something clanks and clatters. Then, nothing.
Are they stuck?
I don't know.
They've stopped at the peak of the hill, 425 feet in the air.
That's high.
Alice starts breathing heavily as the announcer's voice plays through a nearby speaker.
Uh-oh, boys and girls. Blinky spotted some commotion down the track a ways. Y'all sit tight while we work out them snooks.
I don't think this is an accident.
It's okay, sweetie. It's just a technical difficulty. This happens all the time.
Did you say someone died on this ride?
No.
Oh, I forgot about
I
that.
don't think so.
Yes, you did.
Whoosh! A powerful gust of wind blows by, shaking the entire coaster.
Oh boy.
Pillars moan and creak.
Oh my god. Oh my god, why is it swaying?
It's supposed to do that. It's got to sway a little or the whole thing will blow over.
It's gonna blow over.
The nearby speaker, which is bolted beside another small security camera, crackles with static until the obnoxious teenage attendant's voice comes through.
Hello, passengers. You may have noticed that the ride has stopped, so please stay inside your cart with your seatbelts fastened. We're gonna send a maintenance guy up to get you momentarily.
Get us? Why can't we just write it down?
It's okay. Look, there's a staircase right next to the track. We'll just walk back down the way we came.
I can't do that. Dad, I'm having a panic attack. I need to get down.
Okay.
Breathe, Alice. Just breathe.
Bill looks around. He eyeballs the staircase next to the track. He looks to his daughter. She's shaking with fear. He thinks for a second. He undoes his seatbelt with a click. When he starts to stand, the speaker blares.
Oh, sir, please stay seated and wait for the maintenance guy.
Boom! In the distance, thunder rumbles. Lightning flashes.
Oh,
Gray
boy.
Clouds overhead begin to drizzle rain. Bill shakes his head at the approaching storm.
Fuck that. Come on, Alice.
He steps out of the ride vehicle and onto the metal grated stairs. He reaches back and motions for Alice to follow.
This is getting intense.
Dad, I can't.
Hey, we have to go now before the steps get too slippery. Come on.
Alice slowly unbuckles her belt and climbs from her seat. Bill takes hold of her left hand and reaches for her right one. It's holding her phone.
I got you. Give me your hand. Put your phone in your pocket.
It won't fit.
Okay, I'll take it.
Here.
Alice Alice passes her phone to Bill. He reaches around to slide it into his back pocket, but the screen is already slick with rain.
Oh,
the phone
no.
slips from his fingers and falls. He watches it ding past the metal grated stairs and
Oh,
plummet
no,
down
no, 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 no,
425
no.
feet. Alice, whose eyes are shut tight, hears the ting.
What was that?
Nothing. Just don't look down. Look at me, okay?
Alice opens
That'd be
her
painful
eyes.
for anyone,
Bill
not just a
starts to lead
teen.
her down the staircase. Another gust of wind swooshes past. Alice grabs the handrail as the structure beneath them gently sways.
Dad?
Keep moving. Look at me. I'm not gonna let you fall. You're America's next great playwright, right? Tell me about the play you've been working on.
They're starting to bond. This is
Got
great.
Scholarship must be pretty good.
Bill continues to lead Alice as she takes a deep breath.
It's about a girl.
Oh, great so far. What's that girl do? What's she been up to?
Well, she moves to a new town and she's gay.
Love it.
It's about
She
Alice.
falls in love with a girl.
She's
and,
gay.
I
That's
don't
why she wanted to
spoil
go to the party.
anything, But the girl's basically a vampire.
That sounds scary.
And it's a comedy, Dad.
Sounds funny.
Okay, but it gets a little sad because they both die in the end.
Aww.
Though I only wrote it like that to get the scholarship. The judges are suckers for that kind of thing, you know? When I actually get it produced, I want it to end happy.
Alice looks around. Without her even realizing it, Bill has led her back down to the tearjerker's loading platform. Her muscles start to unclench. Her breathing returns to normal. She turns to her father. He smiles at her.
I'm proud of you.
Can I have my phone back?
We're gonna get you a brand new one.
I dropped my phone.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry, but...
You dropped my phone?
Well, I was a little preoccupied.
I need my phone! Deb is having a party at the lake house. I need to be like
She's in love with Deb.
She knows I'm watching her.
Jesus Christ, Alice, would you grow up?
Fine! I'm trying to grow up, but you won't let me. I should be at the party, not the shitty Disneyland knockoff. You made me come here. You made me ride that stupid ride. Why are you always ruining my life?
And those two were just starting to bond. Oh.
You know, Alice, I love you to the moon and back. But you make it very hard for me to like you.
Getting brutally honest.
Now you don't like me? Well, that's fine, because I hate you.
Oh.
Alice storms off, leaving Bill on the loading platform. Rain drizzles down onto him. All around, the entire line of parkgoers has been watching the fight with hungry, purple eyes. Later, the storm subsides, the sun goes down, and thousands of electric bulbs light up Watcherworld. Alone and upset, Bill strolls down a midway full of carnival games. The barker at the high striker strongman game calls out to the crowd.
Come one, come all, test your strength and win it all.
Bill glances over and the barker points to him.
You there, sir. Yes, sir, I'm talking to you, sir. Step right up and win it all.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
From a
come
rat-
on.
Sorry.
Oh, come on, sir. Everyone wants a Blinky doll.
From a rack full of them, the barker retrieves a furry purple doll with a large yellow eye for a face. He dangles it in front of Bill.
So that's
Okay,
how he
sir.
looks
You
like.
got a girlfriend, boyfriend, mother, nephew, third cousin?
Yeah,
twice
that's
removed?
pretty creepy.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. You've got a daughter, don't you?
Yeah. But we're not exactly speaking at the moment.
Oh, well, nothing says I'm sorry and I love you like a Blinky doll. What do you say, sir?
All right. What the hell?
Good man, smart man. But are you a strong man? Let's find out. $2 for a whack, ladies and gentlemen.
Bill takes out his wallet and hands the barker $2. In return, the barker hands Bill an enormous mallet. It's heavy in his hands. Bill winds up and brings the mallet down as hard as he can on the game's lever. Ow!
I hope he wins it.
A small puck up a tower towards a bell at the top. But Bill's swing must not have been very powerful because the puck doesn't even make it halfway up the tower.
Oh, so sorry, sir. It's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
Better luck next time.
Bill steps back and the barker hands the mallet to the next person in line, a small child.
And here you are, little girl.
Whack! The child hits the lever and the puck shoots up the tower, ringing the bell with ease.
Yep,
Ding, ding,
I knew
ding.
it.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Here you are, my dear.
He hands the girl a blankie doll. Bill watches. His brow furrows.
Hey, could I give that thing another shot?
Why, of course, sir. $2 for a whack.
Here.
Bill forks over the cash. He swings the mallet and does even worse than before.
Ooh, pathetic.
Bang! Bang!
He has no
bang.
motivation because of the fight he got
Alice holds a
into
pellet
with
gun to her
Alice.
shoulder, staring down the smoking barrel. She's just hit 3 bullseyes at a shooting gallery carnival game. The cowboy working the booth tips back his hat, impressed.
Woo! That's quite the eye you got there, cowgirl. Here's your prize.
He offers Alice a blankie doll.
Yeah, I don't want that. But what do you want, my dear?
Alice looks over to find a small old woman standing outside a fortune teller's shack. She smiles at Alice with a toothless grin, pointing to herself.
Madam Iris knows. Madam Iris sees all.
Go suck some crystal balls, lady.
Crystal balls? Crystal balls? No. Are you big?
From beneath her starry purple robes, Madame
Her
Iris reveals a
phone.
familiar, fully intact iPhone. Alice's eyes go wide.
Phone.
Back at the strength tester, a frustrated Bill slams the mallet onto the lever with all his might. The puck hardly moves.
Oh, so sorry, sir. Another
Is it rigged?
swing and a miss. You are a weak man, sir, a very weak man.
Do you take credit cards?
But of course, sir.
Bill jams his card into the barker's hand.
Charge it until I win one of those goddamn dolls.
In Madame Iris's hut, Alice sits on a large pillow, scrolling through Instagram. She's furiously swiping past pic after pic of Deb, getting closer and closer to Ziggs. The two are dancing, then drinking, sharing a joint, blowing smoke into each other's mouths.
Ooh. That's actually kind of
I
gross.
knew it. Shit.
Spit sprays from Madame Iris's toothless mouth as she cackles.
What are you laughing at?
Not what you wanted to see, I wager?
I shouldn't even be here. This is all his fault.
It is. But it's not too late. Madam Iris has foreseen it. Leave now and you'll love me. Let me say.
How? My dad's not gonna let me leave. He wants me to see this stupid parade.
You don't need him. You just need his car key.
How's she gonna
You're
get
going to
that?
ruin your life forever if you don't put an end to it now.
From beneath her robes, Madame Iris reveals a hunting rifle. He offers it to Alice.
What do you say, Alice?
Wait a minute.
Give it a shot.
Is that the professor's hunting rifle? The same one they used to kill
Bill swings the
Jonathan?
mallet to no avail. He keels over, out of breath. The barker puts a hand on his shoulder.
Sir, I think you've had enough, sir.
I can do it.
You've spent $400, sir. You can buy one of these dolls in the gift shop for $49.95.
It's for my daughter.
Bill
Spy the
forces
doll.
himself to his feet, lifting the mallet over his head. The barker turns to the crowd that's formed all around.
Oh, he can't even do it for his daughter, ladies and gentlemen. No wonder she hates his guts.
Bill swings. The puck doesn't budge.
He's a failure as a father.
Again, the puck isn't moving.
He was a failure as a husband.
Oh.
Again, nothing.
He's been a failure his whole fucking life.
I'm surprised Bill hasn't punched that guy.
We've been watching with 1,000 eyes.
Bill swings the mallet, only this time he sees Alice's head on the end of the lever. Before he can stop himself, Bill smashes in his daughter's face with a bloody splat. The lever sends the puck flying up the tower. Dong! It hits the bell so hard the thing breaks right off.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen!
Yay! As the crowd goes wild, Bill drops to his knees. He pushes the mallet from the lever where he could have sworn he saw Alice's face. There's nothing there. Bill breaks down.
Alice! Oh my God, what did I just do?
You won, sir. You're a strong man, sir. I'm proud of you, sir. I love you, sir.
He leans in and tenderly kisses Bill's cheek.
Whoa.
Give me my doll.
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
I don't think your daughter needs a doll. I think what she needs is a good swift kick in the ass, sir. If you don't mind me saying, sir.
What?
Ungrateful little brat. That's what she is. Why, right now, as you're busting your ass for her, always for her, she is scheming. She's going to get away from you if you let her. You know what they say about little birds leaving the nest? You have to clip their wings or they'll just fly away.
Barker helps Bill to his feet and puts the mallet in his hands. All around, the crowd watches, nodding, pleased.
The parade starts at 9, and we're all counting on you to be there, Bill. Make it a day worth watching.
Watcher World's main street is dark and empty. The park guests are nowhere to be seen. Alice stands at one end of the street, the rifle in her hands. At the other end,
Excuse me for just a second, guys.
dragging the heavy mallet behind him. He spots Alice. They stare at each other.
Sorry,
Bill lifts the
I had to move
blinking
something.
ball into the air.
I won you this.
On it.
I thought you'd say that.
Alice shoulders the rifle.
I want the keys to the car,
Don't kill him.
and I want them now.
You know, you've ruined every vacation we ever had. With your whining and complaining. Every Christmas morning, every Thanksgiving dinner. Every 4th of July, all of them sacrificed on the altar of your spoiled little ass.
Bang!
Oh.
Eye of the Blinky doll in Bill's hand explodes into a mess of fuzz and stuffing. Alice's gun smokes.
Next one goes through your eye. The keys now, old man.
Seems we've reached an impasse, because I'm not leaving until we've seen some fucking fireworks.
I've got some fireworks for you. Right here.
All right. Time for some tough love.
Bang! Alice takes a shot at Bill. He jumps out of the way, tosses the Blinky doll, and grabs the mallet with both hands. As both father and daughter run to attack, the electric lights flicker on, illuminating Main Street. Though it seemed empty in the dark, a crowd of hundreds lines the street to watch the fight with purple eyes. Blinky himself stands atop a gift shop and bellows, "Welcome to the show!"
Wait,
Bang,
is this
bang.
the real show?
Alice fires at Bill. He dodges, ducking behind trash cans and lampposts. Blinky claps with fiendish delight. Bill reaches Alice, swings the mallet, and knocks the rifle from her hand.
Shit!
The gun goes skidding under a park bench. Alice dives for it. Bill lumbers after her.
I'm gonna hurt you, Alice. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna break your goddamn legs. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you good.
Leave me alone!
Alice reaches for the gun. Bill swings down the mallet, cracking the bench into splinters.
I just want you to need me.
Get a hobby, dude!
Alice seizes the rifle and jabs the butt into Bill's stomach. He grabs his gut and falls forward. She takes off into the direction of Blinky's funhouse. Soon, Bill hobbles inside in slow pursuit of Alice. He finds himself in a darkened maze of mirrors, limps along, calling out,
Alice, Alpine, where you hiding?
Bang! Smash! A line of mirrors shattered to pieces, revealing the hidden Alice. She took the shot but missed. Damn it.
There you are!
Alice takes aim, but Bill reaches her before she can get in another shot. He swings his mallet. Alice rolls from its path. Smash! Another mirror explodes into a shower of broken glass. Alice drops the rifle to shield herself from the falling shards. She looks up to find Bill looming over her.
Okay, you're gonna stop running from me. I'll make you stop running. Hold your legs still.
Bill raises the mallet above his head. But before he brings it down, he catches himself in the mirror. He sees his own furious reflection, a purple glint in his eye. Stops.
Yep, he's hypnotized.
Looks down at his
They're
daughter.
both hypnotized.
She's breathing heavily. She's shaking.
What are you waiting for, sir? Only $2 for a whack.
In a nearby mirror,
So that was foreshadowing.
his purple eyes glowing. In another, the ticket taker.
I gave you the child price, sir. Take care of her, Daddy.
Come on, Papa Sniggle. Whack that snuggle bug.
The Sniggles now fill the mirrors around Bill, chanting, "Whack her,
Whack her, whack her.
fucking whack her, dude!" The Sniggles and Craig and the Barker and the ticket taker roar, demanding blood. And Bill drops the mallet. He kneels by his daughter.
She's having a panic attack. It's all right, Alice. Look at me, sweetheart. Look at me.
She looks into his kind, brown eyes. The Barker shakes his head.
You weak, weak man. That's not how it's done, sir. This is an amusement park, but not for your amusement.
This is Watcher World, Bill. Everything that happens here is for his amusement. And Blinky can't stand this contrived, sappy-dappy bullshit.
Sniglet nods with a swollen, bloody mouth. Sniglot screams.
You made Blinky cry!
Spit flies from Madam Iris.
Yep, I knew it. That park is evil.
Blinky wants blood and guts.
And he will have them, sir. He'll take them if he needs to. He's always watching. But I guess sometimes that's not enough. Goodbye, sir.
All around, the reflections vanish. For a moment, there's nothing in the mirrors but blackness. Endless blackness. Then, smash!
What the?
The mirrors all shattered, and Blinky comes running at Bill, madly, wildly.
Whoa, okay.
Then,
That was freaky.
bang! Blinky stops dead in his tracks. He reaches up to the bullet hole in the middle of his yellow eye. Alice holds the smoking rifle in one hand and flicks off the mascot with the other.
Fuck you, Blinky.
She throws the gun to the floor as Blinky cries in pain. From the wound in his eye, a gleaming purple sludge starts spilling out. It sprays everywhere.
Ew.
It flows like a slimy river. Soon the purple ooze fills the mirror maze, catching Bill and Alice in its current. They reach for each other.
Dad?
Alice!
The purple goo floods the funhouse, pushing Bill and Alice outside with massive, oily waves. They're carried by this river of slime down Main Street, through the Washer World entry arcade, past the main gates, and into the parking lot. Bill and Alice tumble to the ground as the purple glue flows past them, dispersing into the surrounding woods. Bill looks to his daughter, jostled and covered in slime. He shakes his head and asks,
Do you remember where we parked?
Alice holds out her hand, and Bill drops the car keys into it. She presses the button on the fob. In the distance, they hear a soft beep beep. Bill sits behind the wheel of his AMC Pacer, driving south through the Hatchetfield Witchwoods. He glances over to the passenger seat, where Alice sits staring at her phone.
What you looking at?
What'd she say?
I won't cry.
Alice finishes what she was doing and tosses her phone into the back seat and rolls over to get some sleep. Bill's phone pings with a new notification. Alice Woodward started following you.
Aww.
He smiles and drives his daughter home.
A silent clap. Perfect. I have to say, the second story was way more intense than the first one. But at least it had a happy ending. Is that it for both? I'm gonna keep going because there's 20 minutes left. It's gotta be something else. Yep, everyone had multiple roles. Oh boy, we're on a roller coaster. Hopefully this time it won't stall. StarKid. As always, they have been hilarious and brilliant.
All right, guys, there you go. That was the first episode of Nightmare Time. Thank you so much for tuning in to this reading. Thank you all very much, and thanks to everybody who's in the cast. Let's take a look. We have Matt on the piano. Right.
Go Matt.
Nice.
Robert. Got Mariah.
Woo!
We got John.
Woo!
We got James.
Woo!
We got Joey and Lauren.
Woo!
Jeff.
Great job, guys.
Woo!
Angela. All right. And Corey. All right.
And Nick.
And Nick.
Don't forget Nick.
Yeah. And then also, who's been keeping a watchful eye on all of us is Corey Lubowicz, helping out with all the tech stuff. Yeah, he's somewhere.
Yes.
So I figured we'd stick around for a few minutes, just to, this is essentially like the closest we can get to live theater during COVID times. So this is essentially like our stage door kind of thing, guys. So we're here to answer any questions that you guys have. Maybe for like a few minutes, we'll answer some questions. We'll check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing. And also, in case you didn't notice, in the description of this video, there's a link to a page where you can tip these guys. You know, that would be great to try and support some of these artists that you guys like during these tough times. I know that it's rough, but it would be very helpful, and it would help us to keep doing stuff like this, because right now we're trying to figure out how exactly are we going to get you guys content when we can't, you know, do theater. We can't get a bunch of people into rooms together. But I think we've now found out that this is going to last for a while. So we got to figure out how to deal with it and how to keep going in this circumstance, as opposed to just waiting for it to be over. So everyone, how's it doing? How you doing? You guys all doing well?
Doing good.
Hanging loose.
Yeah, that was
the best we
awesome.
can. This is so good.
Yes.
I'm so happy to be back with you guys. Like, I'm bursting at the seams.
I was in my closet getting ready. I was like, it's like we're in the theater. It's 10 minutes till curtain. Oh my god.
Awesome.
Time to do it. Time to do the thing. Jeff, where's your vote backdrop?
I don't have the system. I can't do the green screen thing. My system.
Well, not with that attitude.
You're right. Tell him, James. Tell him.
It looks like.
Yeah.
I would just
Make a real sign, Jeff.
I need to plan ahead for that. You vote or eternal blackness?
These are your choices. Yeah.
That's actually a pretty interesting metaphor.
Yes, we are all living through our own nightmare time in real life. So,
Yeah, I think we all were back then in 2020.
These stories are kind of like actually a break from our reality.
Yeah.
I'm out of focus right now. But yes, if you have not registered to vote, please vote.
I voted. Did you?
Vote. It's imperative. Okay, so let's take a look. We'll see if there are any questions for people. And
Oh boy, a Q&A.
Let's see. Question. Oh, this is all happening too fast. And slow-mo mode is on.
Oh yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, that chat is like it's very fast right now.
I'm gonna pull up the chat just to watch.
Wow, this is all right. This is something. If anyone that is a faster reader than I am could catch a question, that would be great.
Nick, I caught one.
Yeah. Go for it.
People are asking about Blinky. Is it going to be on sale in the way that Wiggly was?
The Blinky doll. Hopefully, maybe one day. We don't have anything worked out. This is just a prototype that we made, but so we met this character tonight. We met Blinky, and there's some significance to this guy. Why does he look so much like Wiggly? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
I got a question from M. Asked, who did the orchestrations?
The orchestrations, just the underscoring, or the songs?
I don't know. Maybe
The
both?
songs themselves were Jeff, and then I do this thing during the whole show. I wrote down a few things. I wrote down the themes from Jeff's songs, and then I just kind of throw them wherever I can, just to make sure there's constant background stuff. So
It's essentially Matt was just improvising that whole thing. So
And he did a great job. Well done, Matt.
So he's very talented. and
wait,
yeah.
We should plug his EP that he has coming out.
Yes.
Yes.
That's Matt.
yes,
Matt killing it, dude.
Oh, thank you guys.
Wait, Matt, aren't you a Grammy-nominated composer now?
No.
Whoa.
He should be.
No.
You're not?
We submitted a for your consideration for.
Oh, I thought I saw
StarKid.
news that you got nominated.
No. That's just a for your consideration. I wish, but hey, for any Grammy,
Oh, well, I'm
voters
sorry.
out there,
Jeff was just secreting it. He's cleaning it in the universe.
Well, it's gonna
He's
happen.
just putting it out there.
That was our
Yeah.
way of saying, if you're a vote for the Grammys, check out a record called Starry. It's totally lit.
Still cool.
Yeah. hell
So
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
I have a question that is, what happens to this stream when it finishes? Does it go up on YouTube? What's
yeah. As soon as this stream is over, it will then be processed by YouTube and just stay up on the channel for everyone to watch until the end of time, which who knows? Maybe it'll happen soon. We don't know. So this is going to stay up here. episodes 2 and 3, which are coming soon. We have episode 2 is coming out next week, same time. It's going to be around the same length as this episode, so 2 stories. That one is going to be like a ticketed live reading, so we're still working that out, but we'll let everybody know 100% how much the tickets will be. Again, it's like, we want these stories. We want to keep getting you guys content during times when we can't make a musical or can't make a live musical. So we just want to make sure that we can figure out how to, in some way, make this sustainable. So in some way, have these things at least, pay for themselves. So that would be great if you guys tune in next week. We have 2 more stories. We have 3 more songs for next episode. So the 2 stories next week are called Forever and Always and Time Bastard.
Oh boy.
So we'll,
I'm going to react to those.
I wonder what those ones are about. We'll find out. And then in the last week, on the 24th, on Saturday the 24th, we'll again have 2 more stories and 3 more songs. It'll be another ticketed one. That'd be great if you guys could tune in. That one has 2 more new stories called Jane's a Car and
Jane's a Car?
And The Witch in the Web. What? So there's going to be fun little things. So you guys, after seeing this episode, you get the feel for it. It's like we've got kind of like these anthology stories that are slowly building out the world. There are little hints here and there, and but you can watch any one of these stories, and hopefully it's enjoyable. Just on its
That's why I'm glad I decided to do this one before Nerdy Prudes.
Will the music be available from these at any point?
Yes, the music will be available.
I want to know mainly for me, because these are bops, and I want to listen to all on my own time.
Right. This is the album will be coming out soon. I don't know when exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just saw a lot of people have asked like 2 related questions. One, is this canon? And 2, are these all one universe, or is each story its own separate universe?
You guys gotta piece it together. I can't answer all these questions for you. All I know is that
it's a
Ted was
multiverse.
Dead at the end of a guy who didn't like musicals, and he died again. So
yeah, each is their own universe.
So
he was absolutely blown to smithereens at the end of Black Friday too, as was everyone else.
That's up for debate.
I think agree that
Or know that
I always thought that was a bit of a cliffhanger.
I read a theory on Tumblr that was from Reddit that was on a Twitter account that was posted on YouTube that said, oh wait, now I forgot.
Oh yeah, I think I read that same one, James.
You guys are so awesome. The thinking that comes into place.
I thought it was just Santa Claus at the end of Black Friday. Flying over.
Yeah.
It's only Santa.
Yeah, it might be Santa Claus.
Only Santa.
Santa Claus.
So yes, all of these stories are canon, though.
Yes.
Are we bringing this to the stage? These stories?
Probably not these stories specifically, because they're all kind of shorter. They're all about half the length of what a musical would be, and I don't know exactly how to stage the part when Alice and Bill are on the roller coaster. Yeah.
Just a lot of
I'll accept that challenge.
Corey and I will figure this out.
Yeah, I would definitely make a reaction to that version of the show.
We will.
We will.
But we do have plans for Nightmare Time. Again, guys, if these things go well, if enough people buy tickets, if enough people get onto that little PayPal link that's down below and maybe tip these guys a little bit, then we can hopefully make more of these things, and then we'll see what goes from there. Like, I would love to do more episodes than just the initial 3 that we have coming up. And we actually have more stories that we couldn't even fit into this round. So there you go.
So obviously it was
A few
successful
people are
because there's a
asking for
season 2 of Nightmare
clarification on
Time.
The spelling of conch. Is it with a K or a C?
It's with a K. K-O-N-K. Conch.
That's what I thought.
Crucial. It's a crucial.
That is.
With a
Writing
K.
fan fiction, writing I love conch. You want to respect this?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Getting that tattoo.
I
you
was
know,
just gonna
whatever.
say tats.
So yeah.
I was I don't know if anyone looked at me during that because I'm not in that one. I was dying. I had one of those moments where I texted Corey and I was like, thank God I'm on mute. Like it was just.
I could tell that some of the actors were breaking character as well. And honestly, I don't blame them.
I am gonk.
Fun here, getting naked.
I saw some people asking about Nerdy Brutes Must Die, which is another Hatchetfield musical we've been working on. That one, obviously we can't do it this year. There were two things that were in the pipeline for this year that kind of got thrown off. One was Nerdy Brutes Must Die. We'll have to see when we can do a live stage show again. And whenever that's possible, that's when we would start up doing the musicals again. And then there was Workin' Boys, which is the short film that we were going to make.
I need to look that up.
To do it this spring. It was like a Kickstarter reward for last year's Kickstarter. COVID kind of came in and made it very hard to get a bunch of people in a room at the same time. So that made filming very, very difficult, especially when you have no money. So those two things have been put on hold, but we're gonna figure them out, and we'll do them as soon as possible. Let's see. Okay, some people have asked this on the trailer as well of who did the animations for the Nightmare Time thing. It's they're all from Shutterstock. You too can buy license this footage and put it into your stuff. Yeah, if you just go onto a website called Shutterstock and type in
yes,
scary animation.
Yeah, I've been to that site before.
Oddly appropriate.
That's great.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Nick Lang edited all the videos though together.
Yes.
Nick Lang's a boss.
Nick Lang's a boss.
Yeah, we all got to see them for the first time on Thursday, and it was delightful to see what you did with all of our.
Yeah, we all
videos from
geeked
home.
out. We geeked the frick out.
Because I don't know about you guys, but like when I sent the video, I literally apologized in the video. I was like, Nick, I don't know what I was doing, but here it is.
Yep.
And hope it works.
Yep.
I saw people ask if the videos are going to go up individually. Like, are the songs going to go up as their own video? I don't know.
Yes. Some of them, yes.
Yay. I want to watch this over and over personally because everyone looks sexy. I want to watch.
You know what? You guys have never looked better. Never
looked better.
Not to shove this tip jar in the faces of our viewers, but people are asking, they don't have money right now. How long will the tip jar be open?
The jar is always there. The tip jar, I went to go make it today, and it turns out we made it back when we did a Harry Potter musical. So,
oh my God. So it's been open for quite a while.
For 11 years. So get on.
That's
there
hilarious.
And do some little tips, whatever you can do, will be good and highly appreciated. I saw some people asking about Ziggs, the character that is mentioned by Alice in this past story with Ziggs and Deb. We've got plans for Ziggs, so we'll.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
They come into it.
Can I be honest though? I read that. I got so sad. Broke my heart. It broke my heart, Nick. I was like, damn. It's so hard to be 18.
It is hard to be 18 with Deb. Maybe Deb is not.
I know.
Maybe Deb is a little bit fooling around.
Well, actually, everyone's asking. They're like freaking out. They want to know if Deb cheated on Alice. They really want to know this.
Okay. Here's the
You're
thing.
close. Smoke in each
Deb
other's
cheat.
mouths. Like.
Put
Did
the
Deb-
clues together.
Here's the question that I ask: is do you guys think that those pictures that Alice was looking at on Instagram, do you think they were real pictures, or do you
True.
think they were created by Blinky specifically to torture Alice?
That's what I was thinking of the whole
This
time.
is-
Yeah, I was like, I
Say
can't tell if this was created in this universe of trying to like maneuver Bill and Alice into their needs. So that was interesting. I was thinking about that too. You know, none of us know, so we're in the same boat, essentially.
I know.
Nick knows. Nick knows.
All right. Any other questions? Let's see. How long have we been doing this for?
About 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was born in 1989.
My first role was when I was 4.
Let's do like 3 more questions and then let's call it a night. And again, I'd love to mention that little tip jar. So if you guys can, anything you can do to help make these things possible and make these things sustainable, that would be great. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's try to find another question.
I think this isn't a question, but people are commenting on the magnificence of your hair, and I just want to...
Yeah, I did earlier.
It's all an illusion. It's all long.
Oh, you're a boss with good hair.
Nope, it's real.
Tell him.
It's all from the back, combed to the front. So this is called a comb over, guys.
You look beautiful.
Called a comb over. So we'll see how long this lasts for. My hair, that is.
What was the significance of the reference to Becky Barnes?
Becky Barnes climbed a tree.
Yes.
I guess we'll have to find out. It's one time she climbed a tree and didn't come down for 2 days. You
Oh,
know?
someone wrote something really important on here. They wrote, "I'm tired. It's 3 a.m."
Go to bed. I pray for you to go sleep, please.
I'm sorry you're tired.
I will say though, the chat is going so fast. I'm looking at it like, like it's going so fast.
Oh, here's an important question. Are the tickets limited for the next 2 shows?
No, I don't think so. I think because of the internet, they're unlimited.
Yeah, that's one perk of it.
I think you can only allow like 15 people on the internet at a time.
Yeah.
What?
15 people allowed on the internet, and that's unfortunately it.
Just 15. Bidding war starts.
If around the world only 15 people could use the internet.
Maybe that's how we make it safe.
That's how we do it.
Or we start World War
Honestly,
III.
sounds
One of the
great.
2.
Sounds great being like, I can't get on the internet. It's not there's too many people on it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you had a card or like a chip that like allows you to access the internet, but it's like it only works at specific times?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my
That's
god.
why you have to vote candidates in office that support net neutrality, all right? Because
Segue.
Thanks.
Good job.
I have a question, Joey. Was the beard your ultimate long game for tonight? Was this your long con?
This is dedication to his craft.
Let's find out.
Ooh. TBD.
Yeah. That was such a crazy answer.
I'll say nothing.
I'll say
that was
nothing at
good,
all.
Joey.
Yeah.
I saw just you go for it.
No, I was just going to say something that was passed into the chat where a lot of information about and FAQs about the live stream and the tickets and stuff are all on the StarKid website, and as are the scripts, or the script.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Yes.
This was a live thing, so we couldn't do any kind of captions or anything like that. So the script is going to be available on the website, the whole script for this episode, including the lyrics. So if you guys had trouble understanding what was being said or anything like that, the script will be available for you guys to download. I saw some people saying, are the ticketed episodes going to be on YouTube? And it eventually, but I don't know when. we'd really love for you guys to get those.
Nice glasses.
You know, and that would be great. Is Higgins a real professor?
Yes. I've seen that a lot. Yeah.
Yes, Higgins is a real professor.
He's just messed up.
By that we mean he actually is a professor, but also he is a actual real professor living in the world right now.
Yeah.
So the actor is a professor in reality.
Inspired from real lives in
Look up Henry Higgins and go bother those people.
Go bother the Henry Higgins of the world.
It's their office hours.
Yes.
Nick, who would win in a fight between Blinky and Wiggly?
Oh boy.
Would they fight, guys? Would they fight?
You know, they're kind of similar.
I think, yeah, they're teammates, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, they're teammates for sure.
Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out.
You'll have to buy both dolls and experiment.
Throw them at each other really hard. And then
Have a little wrestling match between them.
Yeah. There'll be more information on everything coming in future episodes. So keep your eyes peeled. Okay. Any other questions or anything like that?
You guys have fun?
I did.
Did everyone have fun?
Personally, I had a great time.
Mm-hmm.
I had a blast.
I did.
This was awesome.
All month. This is a blast.
This is it.
And it's also just nice to be around really talented people. You guys are amazing, and I'm glad I get to work with you.
James, I'm gonna cry right now.
What's so strange is we all like were with each other in February and we're like, okay, we'll see you all soon, and then that was it. So this is really like 6 months in the making. It's a really wonderful reunion.
Personally, I'm just happy to be back. I mean, it's been a bit for a little.
Yeah, you were off. We're great to it's
Corey,
great to
your
have you.
background.
I've been looking for this for the last.
Corey! Yes!
It worked.
No flies in our
Hi, Diane. Is that Diane?
Oh, they want her.
Aww.
Diane, ready to party? Diane wants you to vote.
Yeah, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Vote him out, Diane.
Diane.
Oh, Diane.
Yeah, that's a good question. What's everyone's voting plan?
Oh my God.
I'm still waiting on my ballot to get here. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I'm also waiting on my
Mine just came last week.
No, I'm in that stress period because I'm moving, so like it's to my new address and I'm really stressed about it. But you know me, I'll call 10 times to make sure I can vote.
Good for you.
I'll do it. I'll annoy people.
That is right.
But it's rough. Anyway, vote.
Are you guys mailing it, or are you going to take it to your voting place?
I've got
I'm
mine
taking
filled
it
out,
there.
and then I'm gonna take it there. I think the polls open on the 30th. I want to say.
Yeah.
31st?
Yes.
You can take it in person early to your polling place. At
I
least
don't
in
know if
California.
that's countrywide, but I know in LA County, I think
California,
30th or 31st they open.
Yeah, and in California they have like numerous drop-off boxes that you can drop off before the actual voting day.
Amazing.
There you go.
Definitely vote early. Vote early.
Yes.
Because, oh boy, we're going to be dealing with this for so long.
Also, and because of that, because most of the country is voting by mail at this point and absentee and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's why I did.
Election results are going to take longer, so don't
Yep.
expect like the night of to
Nope.
get an answer.
Nope.
It's going to take some time.
So if you can, vote early so it can offset kind of the people that have to mail in and all that stuff.
Been listening to a lot of podcasts about this. A lot of like there are not night ups anymore, and it's like, wow, look at us, the new age.
Yes.
But we
Really,
need
that they
it.
don't start counting them early. Why do they wait till?
No, they do. They do. They, don't they?
Yes. Okay, guys. So this has been great fun. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Check out that tip jar. Come back for episodes 2 and 3. Everyone, you want to take one last bow? We'll wrap things up. Bravo, bravo. Thank you all so much.
Well done, guys.
Thank you all so much.
Bravo.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will be back next week with Nightmare Time episode 2, which featuring Forever and Always and Time Bastard.
And Jamie will be here, right? And Kim.
Next week.
Yep,
Jamie
yep.
and Kim,
You
new
may-
friends, and
Yes.
not me and Angela, but we'll be watching.
New friends. New friends. Eventually, everyone from any Hatchetfield show is going to get in here. Yes. So, there we go. Thank you guys all so much. Matt, you want to play us out?
Play us out,
I
man.
shut it off. What are you talking about? Ooh, what's he gonna play?
I'm back. Let's get the hell out.
Do you turn off his piano?
What's the Price is Right theme song?
Yeah, right?
Oh, there it is.
Alright, what the hell am I gonna play?
I'll play those peace signs, guys. Peace and love, everybody.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Have a great, great day. Happy Halloween. Let's keep it up. 2 more episodes. See you next week. All right.
What? That's it. Wow. I don't even know where to start. Team StarKid never disappoints, and I am the opposite of disappointed. I am really impressed. The fact that they gave us 2 mini shows back to back where each actor played several different characters and they had to switch back and forth between characters like that. They pulled that off brilliantly. It just comes to show how talented and versatile they actually are. And I really admire them for not letting the pandemic stop them from entertaining us. So thank you all so much for doing that, guys. And obviously this was a very different format from other shows that they did, like the Potter shows and Batman, to name a few. And I have to admit, it was a little weird to not hear an audience cheering or laughing in the background because I'm kind of used to that. And I have to admit, I am a little relieved that I don't have to stop every 10-15 minutes to give recaps and review each individual part of a show. And I just have to review the whole show onto itself, which I think is great. And for the first story, the writing was just absolutely brilliant. The fact that we got 3 major plot twists that were all interconnected to each other, that was just genius. And for the second show, I really enjoyed seeing the dynamic between Alice and her father, with Alice being annoyed with her, to them starting to bond, and to them being mad at each other to literally kill each other. I'm glad that they didn't do that, because if either of them did that, they would have PTSD for the rest of their lives. But I do wish that we went into the backstory of the creatures, see their origin or why they're motivated to brainwash all the people in the park. And obviously, Nightmare Time was very successful because between now and then, there's been a second season, and I am planning to react to the rest of the series and the other shows that I mentioned afterwards. But anyway, one show at a time. And I know this has been a pretty long reaction, so I'm gonna wrap up here. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching.